we are going to cover the following content: the escape sequence, and the number 2 is data types. So we are going to talk about why we use escape sequence and how we use escape sequence in C++, and after that we are going to implement our escape sequences on the compiler. So let's begin. So here are some important escape sequence. There are more escape sequence you can use, but the important ones are those. So the number one is \n. It's the commonly used escape sequence, and escape sequences are used to control your output on the screen. So how we use \n and why we use \n? So we use \n to print our prompt in separate lines. As you can see here, we use cout, sof, then \n. Then what this \n is going to do? It is going to print tech in the next line of our output screen. You can write it like that, or if you want to write \n separately, you can write it like that. So these are different writing styles, but they will give the same output. So let's talk about \t. \t is going to print our second text 5 spaces after our first text. So let's see in the example: cout, sof, then \t, tech, then \n. \t here is going to print our sof and tech, and there is 5 spaces between these two words. So you can write it like that: cout, sof, \t separately, tech separately, \n for the next line I use as we have discussed earlier. So if you want to write something in single quotes on your console, you simply use \single quote, then your prompt, then \single quote again, and then the same as you use cout, and here we use \n because if you want to print something else, it would print on the next line. So here we have \double quotes. If you want to print something on the double quotes, you can write it like \double quote, your prompt, then \double quote, and here we use again \n. Here we have the code we have discussed earlier. So first we used \n, then we use \t, then we use single quotes, and then we used double quotes. So let's print and see how it works. So here we wrote sof, then we used \n. You can see it here. After \n, our tech is written, and it printed on the next line. So here we used \t. So sof, then we have 5 spaces, and then we have tech, and here we used the single quotes to write our prompt, our text, and here we used double quotes. So that's all. Now let's discuss about data types. So there are different data types used in C++, and the important ones are those we have discussed here. So first thing is integer data type. So if you want numbers without decimal, you can use integer data type. That would be a great thing, and you probably used int, float, double, char, and boolean type. So integer type is a data type of numbers where decimal numbers are not included. So if you want to include your decimal numbers, you are going to use your float data type. So float data type have more memory than integer data type, and float data type is used to store numbers with decimals. So here we have double. It is the extended version of float. If you want to store a greater number that is unable to store in float, so you can use double, and it use more space than float. Then we have char. It uses only 1 byte. It is going to store only one character in it. As you can see it here, char, d, and a. So here we have boolean data type. Boolean data type give 1 if it is true and give 0 if it is false. So there are only 2 states of boolean data type, true or false. We are going to use these data types when we use our if, while, for loop, and these types of statements. Let's check the output of these data types on our compiler. here we have the code we discussed earlier, the value integer, the value float, the value double, the value char, and the boolean variable. So let's print and see the values of these variables. So let's print it. So here we have integer data type without decimals, here we have float data type with decimals, here we have double data type, here we have character data type, and our boolean variable is true, so it give 1. If it would be false, it would going to give 0. So that's all for today. Thank you. So that's all for today. If you want these codes, go to the descriptions. You find this code in the blogspot. So do like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.